Okay, I've discovered that there's a new one-call close. For the uninitiated, for those of you who don't know what a one-call close is, and I hope most of you don't know what that is, and you've never experienced it, and you've never certainly tried to use it in a B2B complex sale. A one-call close means that you make a call on a client, you show up, you do discovery, you pitch them hard, and at the end of the meeting you grab a pen, you hand it to them, and you ask them to sign so that you can take their money and start doing business with them right then and there. There are occasions where some industries one-call close works fine. It means that it's not complex. It's a transactional sale, not a lot of risk, not a lot of conversation necessary, not a lot of stakeholders, a relatively straightforward thing to do. In B2B sales, we don't do this, especially in complex sales, because there needs to be more conversation. There needs to be a deeper discussion with more stakeholders. The solutions are more complex. The risk is greater for the client. And a complex sale means they don't make the decision very frequently and that it comes with high significance or importance. So we've got to take time and go through the conversations to get to yes. That's just the way that it works. So now some people have decided to execute what I am calling the new one-call close because it is the equivalent of a one-call close, whether people like it or not. And what they're doing is they're going in and having a really good discovery meeting, or they're having a phone call. They're spending an hour on the phone. They're maybe even doing a demo. They're having a long conversation with the client, and they really believe that they understand their needs. And at the end of that call, the client says, yeah, can you just send me over a proposal and pricing? And the salesperson rushes to the keyboard, starts typing away, and sends an email that's got a proposal, it's got the pricing, it's got everything that you would need to begin working with that client, maybe even the paperwork and credit app and things like that. That is the same exact thing as a one-call close. You're having one single conversation with the client, and you're expecting an email and a contract and a proposal to do all the work of selling for you. You're expecting it to have a good understanding of all the stakeholders that are going to be involved in a deal when you're in a B2B sale. You believe that all of the concerns that they're going to have can be resolved by whatever you sent them in an email and whatever is in a document. You believe that what you gave them is enough for them to have the internal conversation to build consensus around the solution and choose you. You think that the single conversation and sending a proposal and sending pricing created such a preference to work for you that the client's going to sign it, send it back to you, and send you a check. And I know this has happened to you once before, and if it didn't happen to you, it happened to a guy that is friends with a guy that you know, and his sister told you this story or something like that. I know there's anomalies where somebody's so motivated to buy, they just rush into it and they do it in one single call. But that is not what you do in B2B sales. It's not how we sell. You have to take your time, and if you want to go fast, you have to go slow. And that means you have to go through all of the 10 commitments and the law of start of closing. You have to make sure that you collaborate, that you're building consensus, that they're ready to make the investment, that they'll review your solution, that they're going to let you build consensus in their team, and that they're going to let you resolve the team's concerns as they start having that conversation. And then the decision to act is so easy and so natural because they're comfortable with you and you've been there and you've helped them through the process. So, no more one-call closes. Don't have a good discovery meeting, and even if the client asks, don't send them a proposal and pricing without doing all the work necessary to have all the conversations necessary to give them 100% confidence that you're the right partner, and then you have earned the right to ask for them to sign a contract. Okay, so no more one-call close. I'm Anthony Iannarino. You can, of course, find me here at YouTube, and you just did. You can also find me at thesalesblog.com, where I write and publish daily. And when you go there, you do want to sign up for the newsletter, my best work every week, in your inbox Sunday morning, so you can hit the ground running on Monday. So when you go, do check that out. Hit the like button here, share this with someone that needs it, and do subscribe here because I like this platform a lot, and I'm going to spend more time here and on Facebook and maybe even Instagram. Also, if you are interested in productivity, check out the B2b Sales Toolkit. It's my outcomes planner designed specifically for salespeople and sales organizations. And if you're interested in improving yourself, go to b2bsalestraining.com and check out the Sales Accelerator. If you have a team, fill out the form, send us a note, and somebody will reach out to you. And the podcast is In the Arena, and you can find that at iannarino.audio.com. Go check that out. Have a great rest of your holiday if you celebrate these holidays that we're celebrating right now. And do good work this week, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.